Hello, dear friends. Today our topic is MySQL. So, first question arises in mind is what is MySQL? MySQL is a database management system. Basically, it is a relational database management system. When we use the term relational, it means data is stored in the form of table. So, basically, MySQL is a relational database management system in which data is stored in the form of table called relation. And why we use MySQL? We use MySQL because it is open source, it is fast, and it is very easy to use. MySQL basically were derived from two words, my and SQL. My is a daughter's name of the MySQL co-founder Monty News. SQL is developed and marketed and supported by MySQL. SQL basically is a structured query language, which is a database language. So MySQL is a combination of My and SQL, and it is supported by MySQL AB, which is a Swedish company. The name MySQL is a combination of and SQL. MySQL uses standard form of the well-known structured query database language, and as I told you earlier that it is open source, that's why it is so popular and easy to use. Its initial release date is 23rd May 1995 and it is written in C and C++ language. MySQL can run on various platforms like Unix, Linux and Windows. So it is basically a cross-platform language. MySQL is customizable because it is open source general programming language. Open source general programming language allows programmer to modify the MySQL software to fit their own specific environment. It means its source code is modifiable and it is easy to use and it is open source. It means it is free of cost and its source code can be maintained according to the user's need. Now, the question arises, what is structured query language? Structured query language is basically a database language, and it is relational database system. All relational database management systems like MySQL, MS Access, Oracle, Sybase, Informix, Postgres, and SQL Server use SQL as a standard query language. Then why we use MySQL? Because it allows users to access data in a relational database management system. It allows users to describe the data. It allows users to define the data in the database and manipulate the data. It allows users to create and drop database and table. It allows users to set permissions on tables, procedures and views. So basically SQL is a structured query language that used to define and create and manipulate data in database systems. So SQL is a database language. In SQL, commands are used, and basically commands are categorized into three basic categories that are DDL, data definition language, DML, data manipulation language, and DCL, data control language. All commands are categorized into these three basic categories. So these are the, we can say that, sub language of SQL. So data definition language, data manipulation language, and data control language are the three sub languages of SQLs. Now, data definition language, basically those commands are categorized into data definition language, which is used to modify the structure of a database. Suppose that if we want to create a table in a database management system, or we want to modify the structure of the database management system, or we want to delete certain table in a database management system, then we use DDL commands. So basically three commands are used in DDL, that is data definition language. These commands are create, alter and drop. Create command is used to create the table in database management system. Alter command is used to basically modify the structure of the table, and drop command is basically used to delete the existing table or database in computer system. So these are the three basic commands used in data definition language. Now second is data manipulation language. Data manipulation language is basically used to manipulate the data in database management system. Manipulate means to retrieve the data, to change certain data, to delete the data, and to modify the data. So certain commands used in data manipulation language, these are select, insert, update, and delete. Basically, select command is used to view the data or retrieve the data on the behalf of certain conditions or into one or more tables. Insert command is used to create a record or create a record in a table. Update command is used to basically modify the records, and delete command is basically used to delete the record. Third one is data control language. In data control language, there are basically two commands are used: grant and revoke. Grant command is used to give a privilege to user, and revoke command used to take back privilege granted for user. So these are the two commands categorized into DCL, that is data control language. So basically all commands are categorized into three sub languages, that is data definition language, data manipulation language, and data control language. Now second question is, what are the basic elements of MySQL? So there are the six basic elements of MySQL. These are the literals, nulls, comments, data types, and last is operator. अब गड़बड़ हो गया, सब गड़बड़ हो गया। अरे मधुमक्खी उड़ रही है यार। बनाया था, गड़बड़ हो गया।
क्या हो गया?
गड़बड़ हो गया।
क्यों? पुलिस का फोन आया।
अभी कुछ कह रहा था क्या?
नहीं, मैं नहीं उठाया। मैं आपको देखूंगी तो फोन में ऊपर वैसे नहीं उठाते आप। क्या होगा, नहीं बन पाया?
अरे यार क्या
क्या होगा?
गड़बड़ हो जाता है।
तो अब तो ऊपर कैसे आप?
सब सही जा रहा था, एक चीज़ दो बार रिपीट